essentially, when I was there, I was talking to a couple of people, and one of them like complimented my hair. It felt nice, and he said, "What like products do you use?" So I told him about this pomade that I use, and he said that he has like a friend who works for this company uh, that does like hair products for men. It's called Fix Your Lid. So this is one of them. And he gave me free samples. So the first one, it's a styling fiber, was a high hold and low shine. And then if I open it, I've already used a bit of it because it's actually quite nice. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. And it smells pretty good. I was actually quite surprised because most like hairstyle products, especially if it's like pomade and stuff, not the greatest of scents, you know. Especially like hairspray. I try to stay away from hairspray. I use it sometimes, but it does not smell good. This one, see, you can even smell it. It smells good, right? Yeah, I told you, see. But yeah, so I used a bit of this. I will say right off the bat, this is probably my favorite one, just because, and I'll show you guys the other in just a minute, but this one has like a high hold and low shine, so it's good for my type of hair because I have like pretty thick hair, and I don't really like when hair products give out like a high shine or anything. It just makes your hair kind of just, I don't know, it has like a greasy feeling to it, because then usually with the high shine it makes it all dried out and all like not nice things. And hopefully you guys understand. But yeah, so I use this one, and then the next one, I haven't really used this one yet, but it is, so this one is Extreme Old Pomade, so ultra old and high shine. Not quite too sure if I'll be using this one, but it actually smells good. It kind of smells a little bit better than the other one. Just a little bit. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. What do you think? The other one? You like the other one a bit more? Okay, that's fair. Okay, now I'm gonna close this. But yeah, this is the Extreme Old. Extreme Old and understanding of the French language in those years, but I only know the basics. But then again, learning a language is a high skill, but there's a high reward for it. And depending where you're located, some languages are in high demand for certain jobs, so it never hurts to learn a language. But yeah, they would give us these little dictionaries. Well, we had them in class, we got to keep them. I don't really use this one anymore. I also have another book. We'll see how this sounds. This one's a bit bigger, but this is a book I got in my first year of college for one of my English classes, and it doesn't sound too bad, but this costed, I think, the total amount was around $90, and I kind of feel that I wasted it. It was like part of the curriculum, like I needed to get this book, but usually you can get, like an older book, or like a used book for like a cheaper price. But in this case, for this class, I had to get the newest edition, so I had to pay the full price, and since it was the newest edition, there wasn't an online version of it, because I know, for some of my other classes, I got like the books, the textbooks. You would just get them online for free. Like there's so many websites that you can just go on and you can get the entire book for free, but this wasn't the case. And to make things even worse, I think for the entire semester we only used this book. Actually, I'm gonna let you guys guess. Guess how many times we used this book. I had around, how long was the semester? Like 4 or 5 months, yeah. So from September to mid-December, how long or how many times do you think I used this book? Around like 15, 16, maybe even more class. I think it was like 16, 18 classes. I used it 3 times, and they were literally for like 20-minute sessions. Like, it was crazy. Not even a full session. So I used this book for an hour. An hour. Quite literally an hour if you combine all the time and everything. Though personally, I feel like this was a bit of a scam, but you know what? I can use it whenever I want now, so there's that. But to be fair, I haven't used it ever since, so I guess that's just how it goes. Okay, next. I got a bunch of Pokemon cards, and I'm kind of just gonna shuffle them like so, but I'm gonna try to be quiet a little just because they're actually pretty loud. show you, like, these cards aren't the greatest. I'm not really a collector of Pokemon cards. Funny enough, back in the ninth grade, in one of my science classes, I sat beside someone. Actually, no, they weren't beside me. They were kind of towards the back of the class, but I was like friends with them, or like we were chill. So he never wrote down like any notes in class, and I was literally at the front. And I only sat at the front because I wasn't good at science. I've never really been good at science. It's just, I find it pretty difficult. So I made sure, like on the first day of class, I was like, okay, I gotta sit at the front because I gotta pay attention, I gotta stay focused. So I wrote down like everything. I wrote down whatever basically the professor or teacher wrote. I wrote down everything he said. And towards the end of the semester, this guy who I was talking about earlier, he had written down 0 notes. So he asked me, he's like, yo, I know you wrote down all the notes. Do you mind if you can like send them to me? Like take pictures and then I'll give you something in return. So I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. He didn't really tell me what he was gonna give me, but I was like, okay, like, what could it be? So after all of that, he gave me like this entire book full of Pokemon cards. I don't know where it is anymore. I would have used that instead of the cards, but he gave them to me, and I was like, oh, sweet, thanks. I mean, it's funny looking back at it, because, I mean, it was a nice act. I still took it just because, I mean, I'm not really into Pokemon like that, but I do like the cards. I watched a bit of the show when I was younger, but not too much. I wasn't like a Pokemon fan like that. I was more into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah. Okay. So there's just something else I want to do. We got lip balm and it's like a little stick. So I'm not the biggest fan of using this type of lip balm and like the stick, just because I feel like whenever I put it in my bag, it only lasts like a month or two before it gets destroyed. So many times I bought in lip balm and it'll get destroyed in my bag. So I use this in the little like container it's in, and it's just so much better in my opinion. I've had this for, I actually don't remember, but I've had it for a while now, and it's, as you can see, it's running out, but I'm gonna need more of it because the weather in Canada, specifically in Ontario right now, is kind of wild. There was like a snowstorm last night, and I woke up to like a bunch of the snow people working outside